everyone. This morning I have the pleasure to introduce to you guys Luis from Bright Star Inspections. It is very important for every person that is out there looking into buying a home today, especially if it's a resale, to do an inspection. And I'm gonna let Luis to explain a little bit about that. What is it that he does and why it's so important for you to hire a specialist in inspection to be able to tell you whether that home is ready for you to buy or if it's in good conditions or not. Luis, please.
Ladies, thank you. It is very important that any person that's buying a home, whether it's new or used, to get a home inspection. And the reason why you want to do that is because in most cases, a home or purchasing a home will be the biggest investment you're making in life. You want to know in what conditions that property is in, so that way you can make more of an informed decision regarding if you want to move forward with the purchase of that home. You want to know if the AC is working, because that can be a major expense for you, as well as your roof. And most people, when they go to a home, what they see is just what's very apparent to them. They'll get fixated on the cabinets, the granite countertops, the painting on the walls, but it goes much beyond that. We use specialized equipment such as infrared cameras that helps us go beyond what the naked eye can see, and that's why you should choose an inspector that is going to use the necessary tools to make sure that they give you the most accurate and the most information about in which condition that home is in.
Let me elaborate on that, Luis. As a realtor, I always advise all of my clients when they are in the process of buying a home, before we continue the process of the offer when it gets accepted, within the first 7 days, I advise my clients to definitely hire a specialist, an inspector, a licensed inspector, to do the inspection on the home, because my job as a realtor is to guide you to the legal process, but I'm not an inspector. I can get fixated, like he said, with the same things, how beautiful the house looks on the outside, but I do not have the tools, the knowledge, or the availability to tell you what is happening in details with the walls of the house, with the plumbing, with the electricity, with the roof. So when you hire the inspector, you have the security that the home that you're purchasing is in good conditions for you to move in when we do the closing. Luis, specifically about wind mitigation, talk to me about that. What are the benefits of extending that aside from the inspection process, and what benefit they can get with their insurance company?
That is something that a lot of people I've noticed are not very familiar with, so I'm glad that you bring that up. A wind mitigation is an inspection that's done specifically on your roof, and it looks at the dimensions of your roof, what type of roof do you have, whether it's a hip roof or a gable roof. It looks at the type of nails that were used to nail down the decking, the distance in which they were placed, and also if there's hurricane straps that are placed on the end trusses to ensure that the home can sustain in case of a high winds or hurricane. But the wind mitigation, what it does is that it offers you a great discount, and typically what I've seen in most clients is they've been able to save anywhere between $200 to $800 a year on their insurance policy, and that report is good for 5 years. So every 5 years, a homeowner should get a wind mitigation. Typically, we offer it to homes that were built prior to 2002.
Correct.
Because in 2002, that's when the code changed, and all homes that are built by code have to have the hurricane straps and the specific nails and in the pattern in which those nails are placed.
Awesome, Luis. Can you tell our friends on Facebook and social media where they can find you? Again, the name of the company, phone number, and maybe your website so they can look you up.
Absolutely. My name is Luis Martinez again, as YANIRA'S was saying. Our website is www.starthomeinspections.com. My phone number is 407-459-6657, and you can definitely reach us. We're available Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And on Sundays by appointments only. So please give us a call. We do every home inspection, to termite, to wind mitigation, 4 points, and also new construction and pre-listing inspections.
Thank you, Luis, so much. Thank you guys for watching. We have more very important information for you guys. Remember, as I always tell you, when you're buying your home, make sure that you're working with an expert in real estate. Good morning, everyone. This is Janita from G-War Properties, and I'm so excited today, this morning, to be able to introduce to you guys my good friend Alex McGriff from Aflac. Obviously, I always talk to you about real estate and how important it is to pick a correct person or an agent that is an expert on what they do, so they can always benefit to you when you're purchasing your new home. But today, I want you to listen a little bit of what is more important after you actually accomplish being able to purchase your dream home, how to take care of your finances afterwards. What do you need to do to be able to now enjoy your beautiful home that you invested on, okay? So this is Alex McGriff from Aflac. Alex, introduce yourself to our viewers.
Well, how are you? How you guys doing? G World. My name is Alex McGriff. I'm from Aflac, and she described that after you purchase your first home, what is important?
Correct.
And what I would say is the most important is yourself and your income. So what Aflac does, it allows you to protect your income, because without any income, how are you going to pay your mortgage? How are you going to pay your cell phone bill? We all have bills, and not only that, life happens to all of us. I mean, we all human. I don't care who you are. Life's going to happen to you, and you need to be in the right position to have the right plans and policies in place in order to overcome those obstacles.
Correct.
So I'll also say with rising healthcare costs, because let's be honest, healthcare is expensive these days. Aflac allows you a chance to reduce your deductibles, and not only lower those deductibles, you can also protect your income.
So let me ask you, Alex, on that aspect, which I think is very important to touch. Some of our viewers may be thinking, well, I already have health insurance.
Right.
How can I pair that with Aflac, and how is that going to be beneficial to me? And can I afford it, or how to apply for it? How does it work?
Right, so how does it work? So Aflac is designed to fill in those gaps that health insurance leaves behind. So Aflac is more of a supplement.
Gotcha.
So Aflac is going to pay the person a cash benefit directly to them in case any kind of sickness or any kind of injury. So I mean, hey, you can get hurt tomorrow and be out of work, and you know, if you're not working, you're not going to receive any money.
Correct.
So Aflac is going to replace a portion of your paycheck, and we're going to pay you a cash benefit. We don't pay the doctors, we don't pay the physicians, we pay the person.
So I get the paycheck, and then I decide what bills I want to pay with that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wonderful, guys. So obviously, you're not only tied to your health insurance, only paying for whatever your medical bills are, but now you have a supplement income that can actually help you afterwards, you know, for those 2-3 weeks, whatever the time frame is that you were not able to get income from work because you were sick. Now you're not going to be behind on your mortgage, you're not going to be behind in your bills, utility bills, and all the expenses that we have. So now we can actually rest in peace, right? That we are taken care of, and we can continue enjoying the investment that we just did. My last question is, I know a lot of our viewers also are business owners.
Right.
So they may not have a group insurance or anything like that.
Right.
Do they qualify also to be able to purchase Aflac, and how would that work?
Absolutely, Aflac does not discriminate. So
I like that.
So for our small business owners, if they have at least 3 employees, they can qualify, because that's the minimum amount we need to offer a group plan. And I know a lot of small businesses think it's so expensive, which is not. I mean, anybody who's making $8 an hour, $9 an hour, they can afford this type of coverage, because every one of our policies are less than the hourly wage, and it also allows the business owner to offer their employees something, you know, instead of nothing, if they can't afford the health insurance.
That is awesome, guys. I hope that this has brought to you all a different view and options of what you can accomplish out there to be able to continue enjoying your beautiful home. So happy to be here with you guys, to be able to give you some more information of what lifestyle is after becoming a homeowner. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the interview today. I enjoyed actually your presentation at the meeting today. Hi everyone. Thank you for staying tuned in our episode where we're trying to give you as much information as we can in the ways of how you should prepare yourself before you're purchasing a home and what should you do after you purchase your home. We already talked to an inspector. Last week we talked to the Aflac guy that gave us also some very important advice. Today I'm excited to introduce you to Eddie Burgos. He's going to tell you what he does and how he can help you after you purchase your home, which is the biggest investment that you would do for you and your family. But what is it the after? How should you cover your investment and what you should do to be able to be safe and to be able to maintain the happiness that you got that first day that you got the keys of your new home. Eddie Burgos, who do you work for, who you are, and how can you help our viewers today?
Thank you for having me, Janita. My name is Eddie Burgos, and I'm a certified financial planner and financial advisor with Morgan Stanley, one of the largest and most well-recognized financial firms in the world. I'm out here by Windermere and Conroy, so I'm out in the Windermere area, and I've been working in investments and financial planning for about the last 19 years. The first thing I would say that you want to be aware of is you want to make sure you have a cash reserve of 3 to 6 months. If you have 2 incomes, make that 3 months of living expenses in case one of you happens to not be in a working situation after you have the home. If you're a single breadwinner, you want to have 6 months cash reserve before you even start to think about investing it in the market. Second thing I would say is if you're working for a big corporation, you want to take a look at your 401k retirement plan. Many companies that offer a retirement plan like a 401k, they offer a company match. You want to make sure you take advantage of that because that's free money.
Correct.
If you're not contributing to that, you're basically throwing away that free money. Beyond that, you could sit down and I can do a consultation and do a full review of your financial situation and see where there's areas that can improve. In terms of insurance, you could also look to do an umbrella policy, which will cover you if you happen to get sued for something and your insurance only covers up to a certain amount. It's very easy to get up to about $1 million of umbrella insurance coverage against someone suing you for something that may happen on your property or elsewhere. So those are a few tidbits, but in terms of investments, there's a lot that can be done in terms of insurance planning to protect your family. That's another huge consideration. Saving for your children's education. You could do 529 plans.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Eddie, because I'm sure a lot of our viewers are thinking, okay, well, I'm not a business owner. You know, I work for so-and-so, I get my weekly paycheck, I'm a W-2 employee. Why should I be interested in working with a financial planner? Why would you be a good option for someone that is not a business owner?
Good question. So, for me to become a certified financial planner, I had to take probably about 7 different classes. Everything from general financial planning to tax planning, estate planning, which is leaving money for your children and your family after you pass away, insurance planning, investment planning, and how to put it all together. There's a lot of people that call themselves financial advisors that don't have the experience, don't have the broad knowledge of all these different areas to be aware of. I would say if you work with a certified financial planner like myself, I'm going to take a big picture view of everything, and I'm going to look for the risks that I see, and I'm going to point out ways that we could go ahead and improve upon that. If you work with a regular financial advisor, they may focus on one area of your financial life. They may not look at the whole big picture.
Correct.
So that's why it's important. The other thing is I'm held to a higher standard. As a certified financial planner, I'm considered to be a fiduciary. So I'm obligated to do what's in your best interest. I'm obligated to find the best fit for you, not what's going to pay me the highest commission.
Of course. So, as you can see in this episode that we have called the important things that you need to know before you purchase a home and after purchasing a home, we have reviewed what you need to do in order to have an inspection done, how you need to cover yourself for challenges that happens in life, like maybe having an accident or not being able to work for a certain period of time, and how you need to protect your investment. So as you can see, there's many things that you need to put in place before and after when you make such a big decision and commitment and investment in your life as it is to purchasing a home for you and your family. You need to look at the whole aspect of it, not just going and choosing the house that you like because they have beautiful cabinets, beautiful kitchen, but how to protect your investment, how you need to be prepared for it. So I really hope that this episode has helped you and give you enough information, and that you actually decide to work with the proper people and the specialists in each individual area to be able to guide you to make the best decision. This is YANIRA'S Suarez with G World Properties, and I wish you the best and have an amazing week.